Hello, welcome to the IGCSE Geography video. My name is Samantha Hall, I'm the Head of Geography and I'm hoping to be able to answer some of your questions about the course. If you do have any further questions at the end of the video, please do drop me an email. My address is here on the screen and it'll pop up again right at the end as well. Let's take a look at the course. You'll see from this slide that the IGCSE course that we follow at St Peter's is a very broad course covering many aspects from physical, human and economic geography. The focus of the course is about people and their environment and the opportunities and challenges that we face in the 21st century. We have a look at what is sometimes a wild and unpredictable physical environment. We look at coasts and rivers and the challenges that face people living alongside those. We look at volcanic and earthquake environments, and we take a look at the climate and the weather and how the ecosystems that depend on those can be impacted. We also spend time looking at cities and populations and the challenges facing those and how we can try to deal with those challenges going forward. And we take a look at many different resources, food, energy, water, how those resources can be managed in a fair way to give people a sustainable and improving quality of life. We take a look at economic development, at industry and at tourism as examples of ways in which we fuel our economies, and we look at the ways in which those can have impacts for the environment. We look at all these different topic areas through the use of case studies, and we like to look on three levels. Examples from our local environment in the UK, examples from our regional environment in Europe, and also examples from the rest of our world, so that we can really illustrate and understand the challenges of the 21st century. Let's take a look now at how the course is examined. You'll see from the pie chart here that there are three components to the way in which the course is assessed. Paper 1 and Paper 2 are traditional written exam papers. The students will have seen some of these question styles this year. Paper 1 is structured questions and involves the longest pieces of writing that we ask for at GCSE, which are the 7-mark case study based questions, which you'd write about 3/4 of an A4 page for. Paper 2 are much shorter questions and involve the kind of skills that we'll be developing through the course, data response and photo and map work skills. The piece of assessment that sets geography apart from many other studies at GCSE though is the coursework element. You'll see from the orange section on the pie chart that this is quite a substantial component at GCSE, 27.5%. We carry out an investigation to produce a project. Currently, the students look at land use in Moulton. So we go and visit Moulton for the day. We're able to collect data and look at patterns that you find in the land use in Moulton and write up an investigation to see whether it matches a land use model. The students get teacher guidance in producing this piece of work, and they can also have some feedback to help them move their mark on to a higher level. And those marks are safely stashed away before the students get to the summer exam period at the end of the 5th form. You might ask, is geography a useful course for me to study? Of course I'm going to say yes, but in honesty, geography does help you to understand the world around you. All of the captions and the headlines that are on the screen at the moment are all from the early months of this year, and the Geography IGCSE course has something to say about each of these. Geography also helps you to learn to make balanced decisions. When we're studying issues like these, we always try to look at the views of each of the stakeholders, each of the parties who have an interest in the decisions that are being made, and that can help us to make those decisions in a balanced way. We also can help to learn a good range of skills. We've talked about the investigation and the data response skills from paper 2. And geography also complements really well with lots of other subjects. You'll see some content overlap perhaps with the science, and also business and history are both informed by geography. and geography is informed by them. The biggest question though is, does this course sound interesting to you? Is it the sort of course that you would like to pursue for the next 2 years? I do hope I've managed to whet your appetite for the Geography GCSE course. If you've got any questions at all, please do ask your student to contact their teacher or reach out to me directly. My email is once again there at the bottom of the screen. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you next year.